Awesome event. Just, man, the event we look forward to all year. Such a premier event with everybody coming back and fighting for an incredible cause. Last night was outstanding. The attendance, the generosity, the former coaches, former players, Ron Harper, which is awesome. But we did a lot of good last night. We did a lot of good. Baseball field, the stars, the silent auction, and then to come back here today with the community fully in tow with everything we're doing. As you saw the signs as you came in, the signage is throughout this golf course. I've already driven it this morning. Not like I was a caddy to check on, you know, where the pin placements were. It was more of just being a part of the morning foursomes. And everybody's just so dialed into fighting this thing and raising as much funds as we can. The generosity is out there, and again, it's an alumni weekend for some of these guys. I mean, they've put this on their calendar every year to be a part of this, and that's what's making this program so special. And I'm going to say this: the tradition is alive, and it's well. It's alive and it's well. And I haven't said that in 3 years. With the amount of players that are back and coaches that are back and people that are coming back, it's just a great feeling that, I always say this, I know you're sick of hearing me saying it, but this program, as you complete the circle of the program, is headed in the right direction.
How about having Tim back, you know, talking to him a little bit about what this last year's been like for him? You know, obviously, he's been in touch with DJ as well. A lot of he's kind of going through that same journey. But just to have, you know, that NBA guy back here, what's maybe that meant for this event?
It's bringing Tim back because he knows this is where his family is, and he wants to come back and he wants to be a part of it. The fact that he's in the NBA is only gravy. You know, Ross Travis is back. All these guys are coming back, and it hasn't been like that. It hasn't been like that. And obviously Tim's a catalyst of that, and him wanting to come back and be a part of this. And obviously we're fighting for Mitch Stover right now, who was in surgery for 10 hours the other day, who's our equipment manager for forever. And he wanted to be back here to help raise funds and awareness for him. So just speaks volumes on the type of character of Tim Frazier and a lot of these guys.
At what point in your career did you first get involved with Coaches versus Cancer?
I was involved in Coaches versus Cancer as a high school assistant coach, as a director of ops at Villanova, so it was always very important to me. But it took a whole nother level when I lost my brother a year ago around this time. And now that Kathy Drysdale, who's in our marketing department, and Mitch Stover's battling it, it's really starting to hit home that we got to continue to do this. And somehow, some way, we got to make it bigger and better.
How much of an undertaking is this for you and the staff just to get this whole thing together?
You know, truth be told, I'm the guy out front, right? But there's so many amazing people that are behind the scenes that don't get the credit, like Kent Weibel and Al Carosis. They chair our committee, and our committee's just incredible in what they do and the time that they spend throughout the year. This isn't a 3-month project. This is throughout the year of preparation and planning and getting everybody on the same page. And that's why it's such a first-class event. So the committee's huge, and I'm able to meet the volunteers. There's volunteers spread throughout this golf course, both golf courses, who are just giving up their time since 6 a.m. this morning. And they're going to go to 6 because they want to make a difference. So it's a special event.
Tim wasn't planning on playing. Sounds like he's going to do a couple holes. It looked like you just convinced.
Yeah. What happened was I just got a call from Kyle. He's having plane trouble. He was on a private flying up, and his plane, which has happened to all of us before. So he feels terrible about that. So Tim was going to ride around with me. I'm like, hey, you took golf lessons last summer or 2 summers ago when he was here. So time you step up and put those lessons and improve. And James and I had talked about this months ago, but just hanging out with me for a couple holes, smacking it. He doesn't play golf, he's never played golf, but having some fun, and he's willing to do that for us. And that's critical, right? For our success, the relationship that Coach Franklin and I have is just amazing. The fact that he wants to be a part of this. I'm asking him, hey, can you do this? He's like, what do you want me to do? I'll do whatever you want me to do. And to have that type of synergy is only going to help Coaches versus Cancer and our program in this community.
Do you have an idea of what DJ's schedule is?
Yeah, he's in Dallas right now. So he's on his 4th or 5th NBA workout. He's already been to Utah. He was with Phoenix He was with LA Clippers. He's with Dallas today. I think he gets 2 days off, and then he's on every day next week. And I'll tweet that out just to dangle a carrot there, Ben. I don't want to give you all his workout stuff before it happens, but he's got about 14 or 15 workouts lined up, and a lot of positive feedback so far, and hopefully that can continue.
How about him going through this, having a guy like Tim to lean on a little bit? They were, always so close, and Tim basically did the same journey like just a year ago.
Yeah, it's critical because Tim and DJ talk constantly. They still talk. They're great friends. It was great. We were at the event yesterday at the radio, before the event on the radio there, and DJ FaceTimed us. So we're on FaceTime with DJ. Tim and DJ are talking about the Phoenix workout. So telling him what to expect, because Tim's been through a lot of these workouts already. So it's basically like DJ's getting a scouting report before he goes into each workout, which I think is big for him. Anything else, guys? Thanks for being here. It means the world to me. Appreciate it.